was different, said I was different. Polo vest 1X, whirlwind, one girlfriend, no ex.
He's a man of style.
That might be kind of
He's a man of class.
Confident, never brag about how good I sex. Surrounded by flashy lights and the famous.
He doesn't live by the world's rules. He makes his own.
Park in Denmark like I was Danish. She
His sheer air of defiance.
On Uranus. Draped in Versace.
Only seen once in a generation.
But if this was 96, we was shaky and foxy. Spectators try to invade us inside the lobby. Don't say cheese, we throw cheese at paparazzi. Now
He decided his voice needed to be heard
a nigga like
by the
NASDAQ. I be
masses.
in a NASCAR, smoking on that Iraq. No actor, just a chiropractor. Bringing
Hailing
it back to where she wanted at. Hey.
from Philadelphia, by way of Brooklyn, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, the legend himself, Millionaire Bachelor. Welcome, guys. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Hurry up. You guys got to put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I got a surprise for you guys. All right. Thank you. I want to introduce you guys to my new kitten. Her name is Penelope. She's a British short hair. Wait, let me show you her. Her name is Penelope. She's a British short hair, and she has amber eyes. So shout out to Penelope. All right. Let's get this show on the road. Let me make sure my shit is taken care of. Okay. We got both of our camera angles. So today we're going to hop right into this. We're pulling people's coattails. You know, Millionaire Bachelor came online and people said, you know what? Millionaire Bachelor is not real. Millionaire Bachelor is fake. But you know what I say? Millionaire Bachelor is realer than ever. When I had an issue with an individual, I bought his name and I copywrote his name. And his name became my website with the Saint in the center. And that happened because the guy scammed me out of over $2,000. Now, this is just me coming online. And I just wanted to create a place where other content creators can come and people can understand the reality of the world. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to do. But instead, I was robbed. Instead, I was doxxed. And today we got time today because we got proof. We got everything for you ready today. When it comes to Andrew Wilson and his camp, let's cue this up because I want you guys to see this shit. Hold on. Yeah, let's get this ready. And again, don't get mad at me for what I just did. Appreciate what I just did. because Millionaire Bachelor is really everything he said he is. Now we're going to start with number one. This is a guy from Andrew Wilson's camp. When I first came online, they tried to dox my friends. I want you guys to listen to this. This is 8 months ago. So I just want to let you know that Millionaire Bachelor is no bully.
This footage is because these people rented the home and you took the camera footage of those people chilling out by the pool.
No, that's what I mean. I guess if that's what the internet wants to say, whatever. But no, that's not what happened. Not at all. I mean, so in the first interview that I had, one of his little minions looked at one of my videos and saw a person inside of my video, a female. And he goes and tries to find out who that female is. And he tries to dox that person online. See, this is my first introduction to Andrew Wilson and his camp and how disgusting they are when it comes to doxing and trying to find out people's information. I believe Andrew is a part of the feds, if you ask me. So let's go forward. So after that, I said, whatever. I'll bury the hatchet and I'll go on your show again. The second time I go on his show, I was ambushed by Andrew Wilson. This is the first time that I met him. Remember, I'm going on a different guy's show just to be interviewed. Just to be interviewed. And I was ambushed.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for having me on. How you doing today, Mr. Millionaire Bachelor guy?
I'm great, Andrew. How are you?
Just living the dream. So I don't really know what the backstory is. I got a message that you were definitely a guy you should be talking to.
So again, I knew nothing about him. I didn't schedule that interview. They tried to ambush me in that interview. I was minding my own business. I didn't ask for it, but they tried to ambush me. And Andrew Wilson wound up losing that argument too, because he's just not smarter than Millionaire Bachelor. So he wound up losing that argument. And here's the tipping point. This is the tipping point when I said, no, this shit has to get real. When I was on live stream, not only did Andrew Wilson dox my mansion in Philadelphia by showing the front of my mansion, he shared a photo of the front of my mansion. He lied and said that my mansion was an apartment. So I'm going to show you that video. And I also pulled up the zoning for my building. Obviously, I blocked out everything so you guys can't see it. It says it's zoned for a single family. So he literally tried to defame and discredit everything I did. Now, my question to Andrew Wilson and his camp, where is the animosity for me coming from? I don't know you. We've never had any interactions. Where is the animosity for me coming from? You tried to dox people I knew. You tried to set me up in an interview. You showed the front of my mansion. Now, what if I would have did that to you with your children in there? Everybody would have been upset. Let's roll it.
Yeah, that looks like an apartment complex.
It's not an apartment complex. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well,
it's my mansion.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, you're right. It looks like an apartment complex because that's how fucking big it is. You're absolutely right. That's my mansion.
That was what he just showed us, right? All of us just saw that in his backyard. This is right from his camera, right? It says so right there, Millionaire Bachelor. That's what he just showed us. That's what he literally just showed us. And they found this apartment in Philly. Here it is. You ready, ladies and gentlemen? You ready for this? Here it is. Ooh, caught, bro, caught. You just got caught in 4K, bro. Woo!
So if you read that little disclaimer at the end, it said that my mansion has 3 fireplaces. You have to be a pretty big house to have 3 fireplaces. And it also says that it's RA5 zoned in Philadelphia. You guys can look up that for yourself. And it says single family. I blocked everything else out so you guys wouldn't know. But not only did this guy dox me, but he also tried to discredit me. Now, a part of me was like, okay, fine, whatever. You let people know where my mansion is. Go ahead. But no. he understood that by him validating that I owned a mansion, that people were going to flock to me. So what he did was he lied and said it was an apartment. Okay, cool. All of this stuff is on record. I just pulled it up and I just showed the zoning for the house. The building is not zoned for an apartment. So the building that you showed is a single structure that I own. I own it. And yes, it is in Philadelphia. And the reason why it's in Philadelphia, and I tell you it's in New York, because I don't fucking want you to know where I'm at any given time. But here's the kicker. I also have a mansion in New York. I went to that mansion the same night. I also have a mansion in Washington, D.C. And I'll be streaming from there as well. You fuck with the real deal. You thought Millionaire Bachelor wasn't real. And now you're about to find out that Millionaire Bachelor is very fucking real. So what I did was this. Because you're a petty individual and you're a ghetto individual, I said to myself, you know what? Let's teach these individuals a lesson. And also, you're going to have to pay me for what I did next as well, because, you know, people are going to know your name more because of it. I took out 10 billboards surrounding Andrew Wilson's house, or excuse me, hometown. I'm not a doxer, so I wouldn't do that. All right. I just surrounded his hometown off of I-96, Route 31, and I put giant fucking billboards of my face that says, I am Andrew Wilson's father. Now, one of his fans rode by one of those billboards and sent me a fucking video of it. It's amazing.
I am an Andrew fan, but the Millionaire Bachelor's billboard is epic. It's October 12th, 5 p.m. here in Muskegon, Michigan on I-96. I am an Andrew fan, but the Millionaire Bachelor's billboard is epic. It's October 12th, 5 p.m. here in Muskegon, Michigan on I-96. I am an Andrew fan, but the Millionaire Bachelor's billboard is epic. It's October 12th, 5 p.m. here in Muskegon, Michigan on I-96.
Now, we didn't stop there with one billboard. We got 10. I spent over $30,000. And the reason why I wanted to spend $30,000 is because the average cost of an apartment in Philadelphia in this area is probably about $2,000, right? It's probably about $2,000. 2,000 times, 12 is about 24,000. I wanted to make sure that I spent over $24,000 on this to fucking embarrass you. Why? Because I fucking can. I've always told you you're not on my level. So let me share something with you. I'm going to share the screen and I'm going to share the prices of how much it actually costs to put up a billboard. And again, none of the pins. I removed the pins that we actually put close to your hometown. So don't worry about it. We're not going to dox you. But I'm going to show you guys what we strategically did. Give me a second. So I strategically went ahead and put billboards all around Andrew's home. And let's just look at some of these billboard prices, because Millionaire Bachelor is broke. Millionaire Bachelor has no money. First billboard for 1 month, $5,936. Second billboard, $5,936. And if I read any of the words, the numbers wrong, I can't really see out the math sometimes. Next one, $5,690, $7,265. Okay? Millionaire Bachelor is absolutely nothing to fuck with. And the reason why I did that is because I want you to tell the people. Oh, and here's another thing. And the reason why I spaced it out all around Muskegon, Michigan, is because I want the people that drive to your, little town on I-96, I want them to see my face. And in that, above my face, they're going to see that it says, Andrew Wilson, I am Andrew Wilson's father. You know what? Let me actually pull that picture up. I'm going to go ahead and get the picture of the actual billboard for you. Apologies. You know what? I'm being so fucking rude. How could I not do this for you guys? Give Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull the actual billboard up. You know what? Let's change the thumbnail of the video really quickly so you guys can actually see it. I want to make this a clear image for Andrew Wilson, because I want him to get this message that Millionaire Bachelor is not what you think he is. Millionaire Bachelor is not to be played with, and I'm not a fucking game. I'm not a game. I'm not a joke. You're a joke. You're a game, not Millionaire Bachelor. So anyway, let me go to this image for you, because this is what those individuals will see surrounding Andrew Wilson's home. They'll see that Millionaire Bachelor is a dick, because you guys picked on me and picked on me until I said, okay, no fucking more. So the billboard reads, I am Andrew Wilson's father. And I'm sure you guys are saying, you know, why didn't I do anything colorful? Because I'm a gentleman. I could have said how Andrew Wilson, you know, how his wife has 3 baby daddies, but Millionaire Bachelor didn't do that. I didn't want to go that deep. I didn't want to go that deep. I could have fucking embarrassed you. You need to be thanking me. You need to be thanking me that I'm not you. That I'm not an individual that doxes. I know exactly where you live. But the difference between me and you is I have morals. You scam your congregation every time you turn on that live. Every time you turn on that live, we all know you're the 3rd fucking baby daddy. You're not the 1st. Hell, it would be something if you were the 2nd. No, you're the 3rd. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I have to teach you a lesson. The same way I taught everybody else a lesson who scammed Millionaire Bachelor. This is not what you think it is. Millionaire Bachelor comes from the roughest places in this fucking world. And I've went to war with people that are 1,000 times more treacherous than you are. You're nothing but a stepping stone. You think that I'm making this content because I care about you? No. I'm making this commentary because you're a stepping stone. You're nothing compared to me in real life. And when Rachel got on the screen and she said, Millionaire Bachelor doesn't know what home he's in. Well, I know what home I'm in right now. I'm in Muskegon, all around your fucking town. Because Andrew Wilson, I am your father. You are my son. I don't want to go back and forth with you. Because you can't do what I just did. You don't have the funds. You don't have the resources. You don't have the intel. You're an individual that gets online and scams people for a living. Let's look at some of these chats. Give me a second. Let's see what the people are saying about this. This ass whooping that I just gave you, little boy. Damn, it's goddamn, you guys gotta, in order for me to get through all of this, you guys gotta fucking super chat. I'm not gonna lie, it's damn near over 200 fucking, it looks like it's 200 in here. I can't get through all of this. I'll read some of them, but all right. What is supposed to happen here? I can't write. Where are you talking to, buddy? All right, let's see. Andrew Wilson, you're cooked. Absolutely. He's fucking done. Guy, hey Guy, what is your issue? That's what I want to understand. You know, what's your issue with me? I came online. You guys tried to dox individuals that I knew. You did an ambush debate with me for no reason. You didn't archive any of the material for me to get any publicity. So basically, you wanted to make it seem like Millionaire Bachelor was a stepping stone. But Millionaire Bachelor is not a stepping stone, not in real life, not in digital life, not in any fucking life. And when I told you you weren't on my fucking level, I meant every word of it. You missed the beat. I invited you out to go, you know, ride over Alaska like you suggested. You said, hey man, I want to ride over Alaska. I said, no problem. Let's go ride over Alaska. You lied about it. You went on your stream and you said, oh, you know, I was just lying. No. You're not going to make a public mockery of Millionaire Bachelor. That's not going to happen. You will be the mockery before I would ever be a mockery. You doxed me, so you know what I have. Well, not really. You don't know shit. You know what I show. I'm on a whole different level than you. Then actually, not even just you. All of these fucking content creators. See, you see individuals that are putting up billboards. Never. You see companies putting up billboards. You see brands that have fucking power putting up billboards. I came to the internet and put fucking $30,000 of billboards around your whole entire fucking hometown. Excuse my language. By myself. By myself. I want you to think about that. And I want you to ask yourself, damn, am I ever really can I really say anything about Millionaire Bachelor at this point? Fuck no. The answer is no. You have been cucked. We'll get in some, and I want to show you guys some other stuff too, because, you know, this stuff is just belligerent to me. I want you guys to hear this. And she became pregnant.
Yeah, okay, but if you have an ex-husband, aren't you supposed to have their kid?
So how is it possible that everybody else in that relationship got it wrong but your wife?
What do you mean?
Two people didn't want her. And you
so what?
And you came along like Captain Save-A-Ho, and you scooped up and you saved her.
Yeah. Okay. So individual.
You were a savior.
Yeah. So I.
He's a savior. He has a cape on. That's who he is. He's sloppy thirds. Millionaire Bachelor will never be sloppy thirds. Let's keep going. I'm going to play something in which he describes himself. The definition of cuck, he describes himself. You cannot make this shit up.
Now, this goes way back. It's an old English word. Cuckoldry is the idea that women get impregnated by other men than their man, and then their man unknowingly raises that child.
You literally just read a definition that said unknowingly raising somebody's children, right? Correct?
Unknowingly. Yes or no? Unknowingly.
Okay, great. It's even worse if you do it knowingly.
Why?
I mean, it's just common sense to me. It's just common sense to me. But every time you drive down I-95, I want you to know something.
I am an Andrew fan, but the Millionaire Bachelor's billboard is epic. It's October 12th, 5 p.m. here in Muskegon, Michigan on I-96.
I want you to know that I am your father. Hold on. I'm gonna play that again.
I am an Andrew fan, but the Millionaire Bachelor's billboard is epic. It's October 12th, 5 p.m. here in Muskegon, Michigan on I-96.
I'm your father.
I am an Andrew fan, but the Millionaire Bachelor's billboard is epic. It's October 12th, 5 p.m. here in Muskegon, Michigan on I-96.
Listen, son, you know, because I'm your father and all that. If you want to understand about business, you want to understand about how to make money, you come to me. You know, you ask your father. You say, Father, please impart on me the knowledge to, you know, not scam my fans. Please impart the knowledge to not lay with single mothers that have 3 fucking baby daddies. That's what you ask. Millionaire Bachelor is just a man of class, a man of style. I'm doing things that the internet has never seen. I'm copywriting people's names. I'm rerouting their websites. I'm putting fucking $30,000 billboard campaigns around surrounding people's fucking hometowns. I'm different. I've told you guys that. I don't understand why you guys didn't believe me. I take offense to that. Let's read some of these chats. I just want to know, what is this? No. Can you show me? Let me see. All right, it's too many people in this chat. I'm sorry, I can't read all of this. But if you super chat, I'll read the super chats. It's just too many people in here. You know what? Let me search for some people that I know in here. Damn, there are about 300 in here. Top notch, you sure 20 knots? And also, and another thing, I'm in my early 30s. Andrew Wilson is in his late 40s. Like, you know, and I've already lapped you. Like, you're not, like, come on, dude. Like, you got to stop it. You got to quit. You got to quit. Because the only thing I want to know is, why did your crew try to dox me on 3 different occasions? I just want to know that. Like, I don't even know you. I don't even know you for you to even want to dox me, or for you to want to even try to ambush me in the interviews. Let me play this again for everybody that joined, so they don't think that I'm the bully. This is why I said, don't get mad at me for my next actions, because he bullied me. Hold on. And Millionaire Bachelor doesn't get bullied. Hold on. I want to show you guys what they did to me almost a year ago.
This footage is because these people rented the home and you took the camera footage of those people chilling out by the pool.
No, that's what I mean. I guess if that's what the internet wants to say, whatever. But no, that's not what happened. Not at all. I mean, you know how dangerous that is to put the people that were, you know, enjoying themselves at my swimming pool, which I damn near go live, you know, very, very often for my swimming pool. But to put the people, put their faces out there for the internet. You know how dangerous and just downright bitch move that is? That is a bitch move. It's vindictive. It's just, how much time do you have on your hands to do that? That was the first issue. The second issue.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for having me on. How you doing today, Mr. Millionaire Bachelor guy?
I'm great, Andrew. How are you? At that point, I didn't even know who the fuck he was. I was supposed to have an interview. They ambushed me. They tried to ambush me, and it didn't work. Andrew Wilson wind up getting a fucking L, because Millionaire Bachelor is that guy. I was ambushed, not prepared, didn't know what the fuck was going on, and I still whooped his ass in that first debate. And here's the third thing. In the last debate we had, obviously he lost that because he is a cuck. He literally read a definition of a cuck and he described himself. But here's what he did. He waited until I got off screen to show the front of my mansion in Philadelphia, not understanding that you will make me fucking famous, stupid. I live in the wealthy, or excuse me, I don't live here 100%. I have 3 homes in 3 different places, but you are essentially, you're putting a spotlight on me. My mansion is in Society Hill, the wealthiest fucking area in Philadelphia. You're not proving anything other than you're a fucking moron. You said it was a fucking apartment, and I pulled the zoning for the building. Because I'm going to replay it again. I pulled the zoning for the building, my friend. It's zoned as a single family. So that means you can't fucking create something. You can't create an apartment if it's a fucking single family. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, that looks like an apartment complex.
It's not an apartment complex. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well,
it's my mansion.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, you're right. It looks like an apartment complex because that's how fucking big it is. You're absolutely right. That's my mansion.
That was what he just showed us, right? All of us just saw that in his backyard. This is right from his camera, right? Says so right there, Millionaire Bachelor. That's what he just showed us. That's what he literally just showed us. And they found this apartment in Philly. Here it is. You ready, ladies and gentlemen? You ready for this? Here it is. Ooh, caught, bro, caught. You just got caught in 4K, bro. Woo!
Now, again, I put the zoning up for the building. The building is not zoned for an apartment. Therefore, it cannot be an apartment. You put the front of my goddamn mansion out there for everybody, and you lied about it. You lied about it. And I just turned you into a bitch. The bitch you are. Let's see what's going on in these comments. We got bachelor graduation in, an hour and some change. The bachelors are graduating. We have about 5 people that are graduating. All right. I'm trying to read through all this shit, but you guys got to fucking super chat because it's too many to get through. Like it's impossible. I don't even know if it's hate. It's just like a fucking sea of people that's here. All right. So Toilet Ball Earth says base. Shout out to you. Who said I'm mad? Okay, I don't know. Maybe you're talking to somebody else. Andrew is very clear about how much he charges and jokingly calls himself a grifter. Yeah, so I'm glad you brought that up. So Andrew Wilson's strategy is one of telling you the truth. Well, it's one of an individual, and I've met many of these individuals in business. They believe that if they tell you the lie up front, that you'll believe it's not a lie. An example would be Andrew Wilson says, hey, I have a monetary agreement set up with whatever podcast. Why do you think he's on there all the time? Because they have an agreement set up. It's things that he can say and it's things he can't say. So you're getting publicity and whatever podcast is getting a cut. Now, he believes because he tells you up front that there's nothing malicious about that. And that's the oldest trick in the book. There's a lot malicious with that. It's called, ethics. It's called like you and him can get together and pretty much narrate what to talk about, how to talk about it, what to talk about. Come on, you guys are in cahoots together. All right. Next. All right, let me see. Oh, yeah, shout out to the bachelors. It's so funny to watch this chat. First, all the plebes were so combative towards Millionaire making jokes, but now they're scared and defensive, calling him crazy. So I'm glad you brought that up. How would you react if somebody tried to dox you once, they ambushed you for an interview, and then they actually did dox your home? And not only did they dox your home, they said it was a smaller home than what it is. I'm not even mad that he doxed it. I'm mad that he called it an apartment, to be honest with you. I'm mad about that. Even though, doxing is very immoral and he can't even put the video up, because if he puts the video up again, then guess what he opens himself up for? Civil litigation. But I have the copy of the video. Now, if I really wanted to be petty, I would fucking bankrupt you. If I have $30,000 just to piss away, you don't think I have enough money to fucking take down your whole entire fucking operation? You owe me an apology. And I'll give you a thanks. I'll give you a thanks for shining the light that, hey, this guy is living the way he says he is. Thank you for that. But you owe me an apology. Because if I know where your hometown is, and I put billboards all around the outside of your town, and maybe a few inside of your town, but, a little bit petty, and I didn't disclose where your house is, what your house looks like, who has more character? Me or you? I would assume that I have more of the moral character than you do. Because given the same circumstances, I didn't do what you did. All right, so we got a super chat. Frederick Cruz, seeing this, expect massive teething to the crucible this week. Listen, well, here's the thing. He has to deal with me for the next month, because they can say whatever they want to on the crucible. They can say whatever they want to online, but they're going to be seeing the billboards in fucking person. And possibly even people that know him. A fan sent me a video. A fan sent me a random video of one of the billboards. So he saw it. Shout out to Muskegon, Michigan. But again, we're not doxing anybody. I'm not scared. I'm a believer. MB needs to send some BTC. I think you need. MB, I think you need friends or a dog. First of all, I have two beautiful English bulldogs. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't watch my content, so this is why you don't understand. I have two beautiful English bulldogs, Bunny and fucking Bear. So they take offense to that. Okay? They take great offense to that. I have two dogs. Okay. Let's say, laugh out loud, have fun being bothered by some YouTuber. This shit is beyond petty. Said this shit is beyond petty. This guy acting like he's the coolest dude. How about this? Oh, wait, hold on. This dude's acting like he's the coolest guy, dude, when in reality, no one who the hell he even is to show his face, he's a coward. How about this, Blizzy? How about you get off of my dick? And how about you go live your life? I'm not bothering you. I don't even know who you are. You know who I am. You said nobody even knows who I am, but you clearly just, you're on my page and you're commenting. So I'll do you a favor. I'll do, because you asked to leave. So I'll help you leave. Bachelors, assist Blizzy out of our chat because you asked. All right, next. This proves how much Andrew is on y'all's top. Completely. You're talking about a guy that came online, virtually had no real fucking subscribers, and just based on my fucking words, these people wanted to dox me 3 times, and they've been having a Moist Mafia panic because they don't know what I look like? What in the Moist Mafia is that about? Why do you want to know what another man looks like? Why do you care? I don't have fucking tits. Why do you care what I look like? It baffles me. But that's these guys' angle, man. I don't get it. Okay. Get that motherfucker Blizzy the fuck out of my chat. Okay, next. You can stop talking about him. You can't stop talking about him. I don't know who you're talking about, John Reese. You get the most views on your lives whenever you put Andrew in the title. Okay, so let's talk about it, John Reese. You get the most views on your live when you put Andrew Wilson in the title. Yeah, I know. I'm using him for clout. That's how this works. Like, do you not know how the fucking internet works? Oh, you think I actually care about Andrew Wilson? No. Again, I just said I'm just using this motherfucker as a stepping stone. I can care less about him. He's ghetto. He doesn't have anywhere close to as much money or power or influence in real life. Why the fuck would I care about him? Do you not know how the internet works? Okay. JP says, Reese, what's intellectually dishonest is pretending that wifing of a woman who has had kids with other men and raising them is equivalent to adopting a child. He did attempt to do that. And my thing is like, why would you even fuck with a person like me? I wouldn't fuck with a person like me. I was like, let me just leave him the fuck alone. And then one of his friends says, oh, well, it's not every day that you see somebody that actually has money on here. Well, let me remind you.
I am an Andrew fan, but the Millionaire Bachelor's billboard is epic. It's October 12th, 5 p.m. here in Muskegon, Michigan. I am an Andrew fan, but the Millionaire Bachelor.
Let me remind you.
I am an Andrew fan, but the Millionaire Bachelor's billboard is epic. It's October 12th, 5 p.m. here in Muskegon, Michigan on I-96.
Again, I was fucking bored. I came to the internet because I was fucking bored. I had nothing else to do. And also I wanted to tell people of the issues that are out there. And I'll tell you why. The reason why is because I come from an impoverished area in Philadelphia and also Brooklyn. And coming out of that impoverished area and getting to be a multimillionaire, the issue is I learned that this system is rigged. And I said to myself, you could be, sleeping on the beach. You could be doing whatever the fuck you want to do. But you don't want to die without a legacy. So I said, fuck it. I don't like being public. I don't like people knowing what I look like. But you know what? I can at least tell people the secrets. I can do that. I have more than enough. There's more than enough to go around for everybody. I came on the internet like a fucking kid in a candy store and said, you know what? Hey, man, I can do something that's positive. And I was met by negative shit. You had the Satan the Sinner, who I paid money to for an interview. He puts the video up. I paid him upwards of $2,000. He puts the video up, and then 2 days later, he takes the video down. Clearly, I'm going to you for an interview because you have a bigger platform than me. That's how business works. It's like business 101. He takes the money and he runs. Not only does he take the money and run, he tries to get my YouTube channel taken down through a copyright strike. Because the video that I reposted, the one that I paid for, it was originally on his page first, and he tried to hit me with a copyright strike. And everybody says, Millionaire Bachelor, you hit too hard. You goddamn right I hit hard. So don't fucking try to hit me. What did I do with him? I copywrote his name. And then I created a website that is his name. And I rerouted it back to my website. Yes, I hit hard. I'm sorry. I come from areas where you do that, you get shot in the face. Yes, I hit hard. And I'll hit you as hard as I fucking want to if you hit me hard first. I don't start anything. I'm just damn good at finishing it. Andrew Wilson, for the next 3 months, I want you and your family to enjoy seeing my face in 10 different places along all of the major airports, hospitals, I-96, Route 31. Because every time they click on Millionaire Bachelor, they're going to see this video. Every time they click on Millionaire Bachelor, they're going to see the video about your wife for the next 30 fucking months. See, when you deal with individuals at my level, I don't have to dox you. I can just fuck with you mentally until the point where you can't take it anymore because you're not built for this. You're built for scamming. You know what? I'm going to call you tiny ceilings. These are 30-foot ceilings. I'm going to call you tiny ceilings. You're one of those people that have, 8-foot ceilings. And nothing wrong with people that have 8-foot ceilings. But I'm just trying to say, don't go to war with somebody with 30-foot ceilings. Don't do that. That person loves to look up. That person loves the sky. And that's why I put up 10 billboards in your town. Is it petty? Yeah. Do I care? Not really. Why'd I do it? Why not? Let's have some fucking fun, Andrew Wilson. Let's have some fun. You don't want to have any fun. If you can't do anything to top what I just did, I don't even want to talk about you anymore. It's no point. It's no point of even having a conversation. Let's go back to these chats. Okay, and also bastards, anybody that's in here hating, kick them the fuck out. I don't even care. This is our chat. I mean, this is our what is it? This is our fucking space. This is for us. You come here with respect. If you don't come here with respect, you get the fuck out. And also, fuck Mr. E2. Oh, but don't just kick out anybody. We do like disagreements too, but not just anybody. If somebody's just like being overly disrespectful. People are saying, oh, it's not 300. Oh, don't worry, it'll be in a couple of days. All right. What does it say? Super chats pay for billboards. No, the fuck they don't. I don't even fucking make any money on YouTube. What are you talking about? I was literally just monetized about what, like 7 or 2 weeks ago. Like, I don't make any fucking money from YouTube. Like, bitch, you're crazy. Okay. Oh, we got one. Let's see what she says. Can I see the kitten again? Yeah, hold on. Let me go grab the kitten. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm not going to be going for long. I'm just going to grab the kitten. Hold on. Just give me like 2 seconds. I'm going to grab the kitten's little sleeping. Hold on. All right. Give me 1 second. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. She's tired. Here, I'm going to put her on here. She knows how to do all that shit anyway. Go ahead. That's a British short hair. It's $4,000 British short hair. I got her because her eyes are like fucking amber. And I wanted to go along with the whole British thing because I got English bulldogs. So I wanted to go along with the whole British thing. She's inexpensive. It's about $4,000 for her. But she has, I don't know. She makes me happy. She makes us happy. Me and the puppies. All right, let's go back. Hold on. What's everybody saying? And, oh, he viewed you. What the fuck? All right, let's see what's going on. We took all super chats from whatever and paid for the billboard. Smack my head. Let me show you guys this shit again, because I don't think you guys understand how much a billboard actually fucking costs. Billboards are extremely expensive. Like, that's, you know. This is usually like the going rate for, what is it, 4 weeks. If you got this kind of money, then yeah, you can do that. But if you don't have this kind of money, shut the fuck up. Yeah, billboards are not cheap endeavors. Dang, you got a deal on her. I love this fucking guy, Corpse. He is like the ultimate hater of all haters, but I like him. I like the way he hates because he like hates, but it's like not too like, you can tell that he actually likes the content. You know, he's like one of those haters that actually secretly likes you. So shout out to Corpse, even though he's one of our haters. Shout out to him. Damn, where'd the goddamn cat go? She's probably down there playing with the puppies. So, oh yeah, so I have 2 English bulldogs, tricolor. I already think I shared a picture. I don't feel like sharing a picture right now, but just go to my live. You'll see my dogs. They're always on there. 2 tricolors. They're English bulldogs, and I wanted to get a British short hair, so it's all like fucking, you know what I mean? Like British short hair, English bulldog type, you know. All right. Laugh out loud. Sent you an important message in the bachelor pad, if you can see it. All right, let's check out what he's talking about. Game. Yeah, all the bachelors, start the pregame. Make sure to start the pregame. You know, obviously I'm running a little bit late, so you know, you guys gotta, you know, get it together. Start it a little bit late. It's okay. Let me finish my stream, and then we're gonna go to the graduation. Don't worry, we're gonna do it. All right. So I'm going to our private Discord. Oh yeah, if anybody wants to follow the Discord to see more of my fucking antics, go to discord.gg/millionaire fucking bachelor. Not fucking, but like millionaire bachelor. Discord.gg /millionaire bachelor. All right. Oh yeah. I know. They're asking to have me on. They tagged me in some content and they're asking to have me on their show. So I might be on some other people's show. So yeah, I already saw that. Corpse says friendly competition. Like I don't dislike you, Corpse. I actually like when you come here and you give like your hater perspective because it really it sharpens me. You know what I mean? Like if I have haters that come in here, it sharpens me. So I appreciate that you're one of our haters that come in here, but I can secretly tell that you actually like, you actually like the material. So shout out to you. This was a good marketing strategy. Some commentary channels will pick this up. I don't really care who picks it up. If they want to pick it up, pick it up. Let me see. Destiny would talk about this. Well, send it to them. If you guys want these creators to pick up this material and shine some light on it, send it to them. Because Millionaire Bachelor is not the type of person to reach out to these people to do it. I'm just going to put the information out there for the people. Remember, I'm an artist. And artists don't beg for, hey man, could you do this for me? I don't got time for that. I put it out for the people, and the people have to, want to grab it themselves. Snazzy says, one thing I will say, he doesn't take the hating too far. One thing I will say, he doesn't take the hating too far. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Corpse, you don't take the hating too far. Like you keep it at some type of friendly competition. When you first came in here, you were a little bit more apprehensive, and I had to like calm you down a little bit to, let you know, listen, dude, I don't have any problem with anybody, and also on top of that, I want everybody to be successful. I don't want to be the only person that is successful. That's why I have a graduation for the bachelors, because I want them to be successful. I didn't have to recruit individuals into my community. They don't pay me any fucking money. I didn't have to build a knowledge transfer. I didn't have to do any of that shit. I could have stayed fucking retired, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to give back. So don't call me the evil guy when I'm not charging you guys an arm and a fucking leg. I'm damn near not even charging you guys anything. And the bachelors that are in my community can vouch because I platformed them. They had YouTubes. I give them shout outs. The graduation tonight, you'll see it's a big spectacle. I'm the most selfless individual on YouTube. And somebody said I got my super chats pay for whatchamacallit. My super chats pay for the billboards. In the last, in the last fucking, because I've only been monetized for about 9 days. You guys can vouch for this shit. I've only made I think it was $102. Like, what the fuck am I going to do with that? What the fuck am I going to do with $102? I can't even go to the restaurants that I like. I can't even buy the fucking cigars that I like. What the fuck am I going to do with $102? You think I can buy a billboard campaign with $102? Please stop it. Get some help. All right, I'm just going through some of these chats. Guys gotta understand, it's a lot of fucking chats, man. You just gave Andrew a headshot with this one. Got him tapping out. Yeah, I hope he does tap out. Because at the end of the day, you don't fuck with Millionaire Bachelor's credibility. You don't fuck with Millionaire Bachelor's credibility, and I've been more than generous because this shit has been going on for close to a year. For close to a year. In real life, you would have been gone a long time ago. And I put up with your bullshit and your antics trying to dox individuals because you're Michigan, and right across that border is where the other half of your little your little coalition or whatever the fuck it is, where they live, where the doxers are, the doxers and the hackers. I know everything about you. This is why I'm coming out and I'm talking about you. You're not no Christian. Again, if I know where you live at right now, and I just chose to just put billboards around your town and not even show where your house is like you did mine, who is the bigger person? Me or you? Because I know it just doesn't look right if I'm doxing somebody's house and I don't even know who they have inside of that house, man. That's not right. That's all I'm saying. Snazzy, who is the Moist Mafia? Why are the Oh, I'm glad you asked. I'm going to show you who the Moist Mafia is. Give me a second. I am so glad you asked that question. So we created this song for Andrew Wilson because, you know, we're just generous people. Give me a second. Let me play it. This is Andrew Wilson's song called it's called The Moist Ones, but we did some work over here. We had it done. So I want you to, enjoy this song. It's called The Moist Ones. Let me see. Turn your volume and your speakers up, because I'm about to jam out to this shit too.
Andrew Wilson, grist by day, selling dreams you gotta pay. Dogs and shadows in his wake, far right mask is all so fake. Rachel's kids from another man, no one understands the plan. Living lies behind closed doors, playing chess but breaking laws. Grifting games and fragile fame, pay your dues to join the shame. Andrew's world is just a con, playing roles till night is gone. Click the link and pay the fee, sold your soul for misery. Promises of hidden truths, just a con with shiny suits. 500 buys you loyalty for a man who flee. Sold your lies and twisted schemes. Welcome to his broken dreams. Grifting games and fragile fame.
So that's who the Moist Mafia is. That's exactly who the Moist Mafia is. You're fucking welcome. You're welcome. You're all fucking welcome. I have showed you who the Moist Mafia is. We have 2 songs that are dedicated to Andrew Wilson. I only played the second. You know what? Let's play the first. It's on the YouTube. You guys can see it. Let's play the first. Let's play the first song. I know his fans, they're going to like, that rock influence guitar. So, I wanted to give them something special.
I am Andrew Wilson, true and fair, proud to stand with a heart to share. A tale of love so wild and free. She got 2 baby daddies and now with mine makes 3. In the land where grifters roam, I'll weave a tale, then make it home. I say one thing, but live another. A trickster's charm you'll soon discover. I am love, I am deceit. A con man's heart with plans so sweet. In a world where truth deceives, Andrew Wilson believes I am love, I am deceit. A con man's heart with plans so sweet. In a world where truth deceives, Andrew Wilson believes.
So that was the second song. You guys can go look at that on YouTube. It's a double track song. The first song is called Third in Line because he's the third in line. And, you know, the second song is called The Moist One because he is the moist one. And if you look at the, you know, if you look at the characters inside of the video, that's what the Moist Mafia is, Andrew Wilson. I think that I made my point. I'll see you guys for graduation. Later.